Here we are, we're in the Worcester sauce factory again. Worcestershire sauce. And, ooh, I know you enjoyed watching this work. Did we come off? Right, so let's watch ourselves go on it this time. What can you see? Let's see if that stays there. Let's see what you can see. Right. Let's see if that'll, yeah. Let's see if that'll stay there. And watch the film for you. Come on, and don't move. And don't fall off, you idiot. Right. Stay there, we should be okay. Let's, I'll go and get the truck and let's back on, see what it looks like. I have pressed record, haven't I? Yeah, I have. And I haven't pressed slow-mo on it, no, so we're all right. This is going to be a good one. Wow, what did that look like? Can you see now? We're here now. We've kept our mud guards out of the way. We've raised it up slightly. So what we're going to do now, let's have a look. Is it? Yeah, we're tight on the bay. Let's, we're going to just move ourselves forward just a slight little bit so that we can bring the suspension down a little bit and then it'll settle. But this will try and take the mud guard. We'll have a look at this on the way out. But anyway, this is what you got to do. Look, you get the bars, you get yourself lined up, well, as best as you can, you know. You ain't got a lot of room. Let's have a look down this side. No, that's going to be all right. Let's take a look at this deck. We might need to come this way a smidge. Ooh, we will. Yeah, plan B, that is. That edge there. That edge there isn't going to go in there. So we're going to have to come over here a little bit. Need to touch there, really. So, yeah, we've got to come over just that little bit so that the, you know, the tongue of the, you know, the tongue of the deck will come up and rest on there. So we need to do that again, but come over here just a smidge. Just a smidge. Yeah, that way a smidge. Where will I put you? Shall I put you back there? Yeah, because I can't alter it in place here, so I'm going to have to come fully off and come fully back on again. So we're going to get 2 bites of the apple now, aren't we? And I'm going to come back off again, just to move over that little bit. Right then, let's try that. Let's have another look. Oh, it looks better. Yeah, looks better. Let's have a look. Not much better. As long as it fits, that's all that matters. We've definitely come over some. Yeah, we've definitely come over this edge here now. Look, this edge here will fit in, and the lip, do you see this lip when it comes up? This comes up like this and does that and then comes back down, but it's quite a step, isn't there? So let's lower this down a bit now then. Just bring, and I've left a bit of space here to go down. I don't know if it's from my cough or the spices. It's very spicy fumes coming out of that building. Anyway, come on. Now, if we let the suspension down, you'll see that it gets a bit closer. That's why we've come forward a smidge. We've still got to bear in mind them. So let's do this. Watch the airbags. Hold on. Can I reach? Oh. Can you see the airbags? That's the suspension lock, and there's the lever. So we'll push that in, and we'll lay it down. The airbags run down. That's bringing the whole of the truck down. We're at the end of it now. Here we are. So that's all the air's gone out the suspension. That will reach a bit better. So all we have to do now is come back that little bit and rest against here. Easy peasy. Oh. And just keep an eye on the way out. On the way out, because this will try and rip the mud guards off once we get a load on there. So we'll just roll back a smidge. Let's have another look. See if we're in the right spot. Yeah. That's going to reach in there. This is going to come up. Do you see this big hinge? It's going to come up. It's going to do that, and then he'll put it down. And that step is less. And this is a ramp. This is. He'll open the door, and then that's quite a long ramp that will come up here. Easy peasy, and we've kept away from the lights and we haven't crushed the lights, look. Although sometimes it comes real close. So, yeah. It's, the man's gone off for his break. He told me, he says, you don't mind if I go and get my drake, do I? Listen, it's your tea break. You're entitled to it. So he's going to do me when I come back, when he comes back from tea. Oh, do you remember, we've been to this Worcester sauce place before. I can't remember where the stuff went, but this one is going to Hastings, New Zealand. Yeah, wow. So do you remember we, look, the weight of the load is sitting in there now. We've had a green light, so that means we can go ahead, but I always like to check that the man has shut the door and he's put the ramp down so we're all ready to carry on. So let's give this a bit of air first. Let's pull that out and let the suspension, let's see the airbags. They're gonna slowly fill full of air, which is gonna lift. Now it might be trapped, it might go, it might not go. No, it's not gonna spring up. The pressure is holding it, the load and the weight, and it's going up slowly. Yeah, that's coming on now, look. Yeah, that's gonna come up. Just keep an eye on that. Let's lift that a bit. Let's give this a bit of pressure. Watch. Keep moving. Wow, that takes some pressure to do that. Air is amazing in it. The strength of PSI, pounds per square inch. That's not only lifting the trailer and doing the suspension, it's the weight is resting up against there. So anyway, look, we've cleared that now, so we're safe to move forward. We've lifted this up, so we'll get out the way and then we'll settle it all down again, because when this comes back up to its right height, that'll tip that down again. So you've just got to make sure you come out nice and level. So let's have a look. What have we got on? Loads. Loads and loads of bottles of Liam Perrins. Can you see it? Liam Perrins Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, and to keep the stable, look, they've put the bag in between. So it's pushed up against there. And it doesn't matter what sort of a rough journey it gets. See that? That's a plastic bag full of air, and that's how they've secured the back. So nothing's going to move around. It's securely in there. So let's shut the doors, seal it up, and then we'll stretch it. So you hear me talk about sealing. Each container has its own individual box number. And now we're going to seal it. It's not like you haven't got a key. Once you've shut this, the only way you can open it is by breaking it. So we're going to seal this now. So we've stretched it now. This is the 40-foot position, fully stretched. But we're carrying a 20-foot loaded, so it's got to come back to these holes. And these pins come out and hold it. That's all that holds these trailers together, are these pins and some other safety pins. But anyway, the box is now in the middle, and we're now ready to take this back, take this to the train, and then the train will put it on the boat. So all we've got to do now is get out this bleeding gateway and get up this narrow street, and then we're out and on our way. Look at that car, look, right on the entrance to try and get one in. It's mad, isn't it? Mad. So anyway, come on, let's well, it's not. It's only a small stretch, but if you just don't want to meet, you know we've come in this way, so you just don't want to meet yourself coming the other way, do you? So I'm just hoping there's no Arctics making their way, gone to the top of the road and thinking, this is a bit tight. That's the problem. The cars and that, they can get out of the way. You can squeeze around them. Look at that. Straight. If you come in that way, you're really tight, so come on. And again, there is yellow lines and that, but who the hell Always, you don't always, nowhere else to park. You ignore them, watch the corners. Watch the corners, come out really gently. Right, come on. Let's go this street, see what mayhem we can create. Just madness. We shouldn't have Arctics coming down these bloody roads. Here we go, come on. And like I say, my biggest problem, when you get stuck, see, people want to push on, but then you've got to release the people behind you for them to get past you. So he stopped there. At least we've got a pavement to play with, so it's not too bad. Just make sure there's nobody walking on the pavement behind you, caught up with a push bike or anything like that. So come on. Ease our way through here. We can just snake our way in here out the way. Thank you. Thank you. Now, we don't want to catch a truck. We don't want to meet ourselves coming the other way now. Come on, nice and steady. Nice and steady. Oh, are we going to be lucky? Yeah, I think we're going to be lucky. We're going to escape. Here we are. Thank you. Terrify the locals. Here we go, round here. Did we come this way? Yeah. Sometimes you forget which way you came in. Nice and slowly. Be prepared to do anything. Get out of the way. Stop, reverse, change, you know. And we're out. There's freedom at the end of the road there. That's all we want is we've made our way to freedom. Stress over. Right, now we can crack on. Give you a quick update on the tomatoes. There's lots of them, but they've been struggling to turn red. Well, we're having a really nice sunny spell. So hopefully this sunny spell will encourage them all to start going red now. And all of them, they'll start, maybe the sunshine will make them turn red. So they're coming on nicely. And there's lots and lots of them all over the place. Wherever you look, there's a tomato. But they're all green and they're in disguise. Yeah, so they're up here, look. They're up there, they're up here. They're everywhere. They're here, there and everywhere. But they're only just beginning to turn red. No matter where you look, you'll find yourself some tomatoes doing their thing. So we'll soon be having tomato everything.